How's your hokhmah these days? Hey friends, it's Pastor Mike from Fellowship Church. Always enjoy connecting with you midweek. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Spring is on the way. Hope you got caught up on all that sleep you missed over the weekend. That thought for you again, how's your hokhmah these days? Now, if you're already thinking that word is unfamiliar to me, where did he come up with that? Is he just making that up? No, the word hokhmah is a Hebrew word, and it's really common in the Old Testament of the Bible. The word hokhmah means wisdom. And when you get to the New Testament, the word is Sophia, because the word wisdom is found in the New Testament as well. In fact, if you were to check for the word wisdom throughout your Bible, it would occur like 230 times. It's a pretty common word. And here's the thing about wisdom. There's no artificial form of wisdom. You've heard of artificial intelligence, and you've heard about computers that can do the work of humans and all that. Well, let me tell you, when you really understand what wisdom is, there's no possibility of artificial wisdom, because wisdom is more than simply knowledge. It's more than simply gaining facts and even figuring out how to apply those facts to cure diseases and so on. No, wisdom is knowledge that's lived out. There's a very practical element to wisdom. Let me give you an example. In the Old Testament, when they were building the original tabernacle, the Bible tells us that the skilled craftsmen, that is the people with the hammers and so on, they were given wisdom from God. Well, why would they need wisdom? Well, wisdom is simply knowledge that's then put into effect. So wisdom is when you pick up the hammer. Wisdom is not simply gathering facts and figures. Let me say it this way. Wisdom is not just knowing a lot about God. Wisdom is knowing how to take God things and put it into life. So you may know wise people in this life, people of whom you'd say, wow, so-and-so is wise. Well, what are you saying about them? You're not saying that they're simply intelligent or that they have a lot of facts and figures stored up in their brain that they're happy to share with you. No, people who are wise, they know how to live. People who are wise have this understanding of God, hopefully, and they're capable of taking their God understanding and applying it to life. And people who are wise are people who not only know how to live it, they really live it. So if you know someone who is wise, someone who possesses great hokhmah, to use that Hebrew word again, you would say that's somebody who not only understands some God stuff, but they actually live it out. And here's the difference. Jesus would not have said that the Pharisees were people who were wise. He didn't use that term to describe them. The Pharisees had great knowledge of God things. They had memorized major chunks of their Bible. However, Jesus said, they're not hokhmah people. They're hypocrites. In fact, a hypocrite is the exact opposite of a hokhmah person. A hypocrite is somebody who knows it, but doesn't live it out. A hokhmah person is somebody who, yes, knows it. There's some knowledge of God there, but they live it out in such a way that it's very practical. And folks, there's no way to fake that. So while there can be artificial intelligence in this life, there can't be artificial wisdom. Why? Because you can't fake it. Great story in the Old Testament of Solomon, the King Solomon, David's son, and the Queen of Sheba coming to Solomon because he had great wisdom. So not only was his wisdom lived out in the kingdom, but other people heard about it and said, wow, he knows some God things and lives them out. We want to see it for ourselves. She couldn't just hear about it from a distance. She had to come and see it. That's what wisdom looks like. So here's my question for you today, friends. How's your hokhmah? Meaning, how's your life lived out for God? I didn't ask you how your knowledge of God is going, because you can know a lot of things about God and still not live them out. Wisdom is a life lived, whether Old or New Testament. That word wisdom describes somebody who not only knows, but lives it out as well. And friends, somebody is watching you and wants to know what your wisdom looks like these days. So how's your wisdom? How's your hokhmah? And is somebody else watching you and saying, oh, so that's what it means to live for Christ? How's your hokhmah these days? Friends, I hope that resonates with you a bit. It's stuck in my mind, that's for sure. How's your hokhmah these days? Because somebody's watching you. Hope you have yourself a wonderful week. Hope you know that we love you and care about you a bunch, praying for you too. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.